everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into XRP and follow on from our previous XRP video. If you've been watching this channel or following the updates on Twitter that we've been posting, this chart should be quite familiar to you on how XRP is reacting. But for anyone that hasn't seen my analysis before, or you're just continuing on with the analysis, just wanted to add a bit of context to the chart here. From the initial pump that we had back in September 2022, you can see a range was set as a range low here and a range high, and this has just been a classic case of take the range lows, trap some shorts, take the range highs, trap the longs, make everyone think we're breaking out, make everyone think we're breaking down, trap the longs and shorts, and then deviate back into the range. And you can see right now we are right at the middle of the range, so a nice key structural level here for XRP. I do think we're going lower, and that's probably not what everyone wants to hear. If you've been buying the highs, the breakout traders probably don't want to hear the fact I think we're going back down to the support level, the real support level, the real key structural level down here, not just the highs here. So for XRP, I do think we're heading down, but this is just the short term. We've got much higher prices, in my opinion, for XRP to come. So guys, if you haven't already, smash this video a like, and any comments and subscriptions are appreciated. Cheers guys, let's get into it. And to give you a quick example on how this has happened in the market before, we'll take it back all the way to 2015 for Bitcoin. You can see right here, after capitulation, Bitcoin seemed to set a range at the lows, at the highs, and then at the lows again. And you can see what Bitcoin did here. We took the highs and then we took the lows again, creating a lot of longs and shorts trapped in the market. So I think what situation we might be in right now for XRP is something like this, where we are just going ahead and waiting to take them lows that we've seen in the current range. So it's not all going to be doom and gloom, guys. If we get that drop in the market for XRP, go down to that 30, even possibly 20 cents, I think it's going to be a massive opportunity in the market, and I'm waiting ready. That's when the excitement for me will kick into the market. Not up here when XRP is showing that we're just going to range break and then deviate back into the range, but when we range break and deviate below the range and come back in, that for me is when the excitement will start. So just bringing it back to XRP, you can see if we was to imagine how this would play out, how Bitcoin played out, Bitcoin didn't go and break the capitulation low, so we don't have to anticipate that XRP is going to break that 28 zone. But what I would anticipate is everyone's going to be watching this level and thinking this is the support for XRP. And I think this bounce, this wick that we've got here, bit of market manipulation here to make everyone think, all right, we'll fly from here. I don't think that's the case. I think what's going to happen is we'll probably get a bit of a bounce, bit of a rally, get everyone calling for that that rally, and the market's back on it. That everyone will be expecting this. But I think really, when you look at the empty space in the market, the real empty space, the liquidity in the market is down here. All this empty space, wicks, the real support, in my opinion, is down here for XRP with these candle body closes. I don't anticipate us really taking this low, although we could because we don't have to break that low. I would anticipate this is going to be the zone that XRP comes down to. So let's just bring it back to Bitcoin for a second and really figure out what was it in this rally that we could have used to anticipate where this drop was going to take us. Like what we're anticipating for XRP, what could we have done back then to anticipate that drop? And you can see if you take the Fibonacci from the upper range break of the high wick to the candle body closures of the downside of the breakout level here for that upside move, right there on them candle body closures, you can see the negative 27% came directly to where that wick to the downside did. So let's do exactly the same for XRP. So here we go. Let's do exactly the same from that upper wick there, from the candle body closures at the low before we went to the highs. You can see it comes in at around 30 cents. So in my opinion, these wicks right here don't break the downside wick to the low, come down to get to that 30 cents region. I think it's going to be a really key level that we need to be watching out for. So I think 30 cents is a really psychological level. Is there any other confluence that we can get at the same time for us to see XRP move down to this level? And if you pull the trend line from high to low, just a simple trend line there, upper trend line, wicks, candle body breakout on a back test, you can see that even gives us a potential time zone really for XRP to make its way down to that zone, and that is around the middle of May. So you can imagine, as everyone's saying selling may go, where XRP may even bottom in the middle of May, everyone's panicking. We come in and take these wicks of liquidity, come back to that real structural support for XRP. Minus 27% Fibonacci there. Not many people use the negative Fibonacci, but it's a really key tool what I use to really map out how we can anticipate where a downside move is going to go to. And when making these plans, we don't want to just have one plan. We need to have a bit of a backup plan as well. So to factor in some manipulation, let's say some FUD comes out or the SEC, we get some really bad news. It's a bit of a black swan event. Where would that come down to? We can just use that trend line and take it to the bottom of the candle bodies there. And we can anticipate that if XRP was to move down and potentially break the low like Bitcoin nearly did in its 2015 bottom, we could potentially be looking at around 25, 24, depending on how long this takes, 25, 24, 23 cents. So I would anticipate this being your local bottom for XRP. But anticipating again in advance, let's say some scary narrative comes out, everyone starts selling, I would anticipate 23, 24 cents to be your second region. And then I think, panic would absolutely ensue. That would actually come and coincide with a big bullish candle fill there. So one to watch out for on the higher time frame, 24, 23 cents. But overall, big target is going to be that 30 cents region. Before then, looking to the upside for the major, 161, 165% retrace, 72, 73 cents for a big move for XRP, over 100%. We capitalized on the last 100% move, and I want to be able to capitalize on the next 100% move. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Of course, not financial advice from me. I'm not a financial advisor. Any comments, any subscriptions, absolutely appreciated. Do appreciate the support from anyone. And yeah, guys, sit back, relax, let the market do the work, let the market come to you.